Alright guys, we're doing Thank You for the Music by Abba today. This was a hired request and I'm using sheet music for it that I was provided with. So I'm going off the sheet music for this from the person that hired me. It sounds like this. Thank you for the music. I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy there brings. Who can live without it? I always put the free part 1 on YouTube. The rest of the lessons for this song are on my website, webpianoteacher.com. You can find me on Facebook or Twitter. Facebook is a good way to get in contact with me. If you like custom DVDs of some of my lessons, just the lessons you want, ShawnCheekblog.com is the place to get that. I also have some sight reading DVDs if you'd rather read regular piano music notation. I have DVDs for that as well. But let's get started with this free part 1. So again, I'm using sheet music for this, okay? Thank you for the music. And I'll just kind of specify that because I'm not going off the album. I mean, I'm sure this is taken from the album version, but I'm not listening to an album version and writing. I'm using what was provided to me. So this is in the right hand, E, G sharp, B. And so we're gonna have the melody in the right hand, which is typically what you get when you use sheet music for these things, which a lot of people like that. They like to have that melody there in the right hand. But E, G sharp, B is first. And then we're going to do another B, then another B, and then B flat A. So it's bum 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 bum. We're going to have a lot of sharps in this. This is in the key of E. At least it starts out in the key of E. It will change. You go to the key of F in a bit, but so we're going to have lots of sharps, 4 sharps. And then we're going to change to C sharp and E on the right hand. And then we're going to have a G sharp by itself on the right hand. And then the last note is a middle C sharp. Okay, so if we just do the right hand here, it's thank you for the music. So this is not part of the melody. This is just, a chord filling in for that beat there. Okay, so thank you for the music. Alright, in left hand we have an E. The music just has a single E, but you can do an octave. Would sound fine, would sound good there. And then here we're going to an F sharp octave if you want. You can do the single note if that's what you like. Alright, so if we line up both hands for this first box, we have thank you for the music. Okay, so don't play this too loudly because it's not melody. Okay, just let it be there. The next box we have songs I'm singing. That's going to be A and E together. And then we're going to have A and D sharp. Okay, and then singing is going to be G sharp, B, and F sharp on the top. Play that together. Then we'll go to an E. Ba, ba. So left hand's on a B. You can do a B octave if you like. It's still not. I need my marker. I left out a note. Okay, so we'll put an E here. It's in red, but there we go. So B and then E. So this measure would be songs I'm singing. So we start at the beginning and put those 2 measures together and go. Thank you for the music. Songs I'm singing. Now we go to the next box here, and it's going to be thanks for all the joys there. Actually went 2 boxes there, but so on the right hand first we have G sharp, middle C sharp, and E. Now that chord is not part of the melody. It's again another one of these. It's just a chord to fill in the beat there. And then you sing on the D sharp. Thanks for all. Okay, but play that first chord not too loudly, and then D sharp, and then C sharp, and then we're going to have G sharp, C sharp, and D sharp. Okay, so G sharp, C sharp, D sharp together. Then you hold that just a bit, and then you end with an E. Okay, so just the right hand right here is thanks for all the. Now the left hand's got a C sharp. You can do an octave again. Then left hand goes to a B. Okay, so put hands together. We have thanks for all the. Again. Thanks for all the. Now let's put the whole bottom line together. 2, ready, go. Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the. Then here we're going to have joy they're bringing. That's going to be, let me play it. Joy they're bringing. So joy they're bringing is going to be F sharp on the bottom, middle C sharp, and then G sharp on the top. That's a bit of a reach there. If you can't reach that, you can just kind of roll it like that. If you can reach it, just play it all together. And then an F sharp, and then a B and an E together, and then a D sharp. So the right hand right here goes joy they're bringing. Alright, and then the left hand is just going to have an A sharp. You do an octave here again if you like, or just a single note, and then B. Then we line them up and we start here and go joy they're bringing. Let's do it again. Joy they're bringing. Now let's start over and go that far. 2, ready, and go. Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Then I have a dot to dot, which is this thing right here, dot to dot. And all that means is that you're going to repeat from the dot to the dot. So it's just simply repeating one measure. So let's repeat that measure, starting right here from this dot to this dot, and go. Okay, and that's who can live without it? I. And then we change. We go to this part right here that's going to go ask in all honesty. So ask will be C natural, not a C sharp. In the music it's actually written as a B sharp, but I just put C for clarity. C and then an E together. And then we're going to have a C and a D sharp, which is this, C and D sharp together. And then we go all honesty. So that's going to be C sharp and F sharp together. And then an E, and an F sharp, then a G sharp. So right hand here is ask in all honesty. Left hand will be a G sharp and an F sharp together. And then moving up to C sharp and G sharp together. And then just a B right here. Okay, so put hands together slowly right here. It goes ask in all honesty. Let's do it again. Ask in all honesty. And notice that these are together. Right there. Bum, 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 bum. And then right here we're going to have, let's see, that would be life, or that what life would be, what life would be. And that's going to be right here, C sharp and E together on the right hand. And that is not melody, that's just again a chord to fill in the beat there. And then what life would be. This part right here is what life would be, which is F sharp, and then an E, back to F sharp, and then at the end there we're going to have C, and then an E natural, and a G sharp. It's an augmented chord. Okay? Left hand will just be on an A, right there. So you play the A there, and 1, 2, what life would be. Now do count to 2 when you play this. 1, 2, what life would be. Then we'll get to the next board and finish it on the website. But let's start back here and tie these two measures again together. Starting here, ready, go. Ask in all honesty. 1, 2, what life would be. See how that works? Make sure you count to 2 there. Now let's start with the dot to dot thing, because that'll kind of make it the whole phrase work. So let's start at the dot to dot, and then I'll finish out the board. So here we go. Ready and go. And who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. 1, 2, what life would comes up. I hope you enjoy it. Talk to you later.